Hello, boys and ghouls. I am your co-host, Stacy Gust. Thank you for joining us this evening.
You're muted, Donna.
Yeah, you're muted.
I'm stood up here just to talk and I'm on mute. That's because I was yelling at my daughter. Okay, so sorry about that. So we have the one and only Brian Horton from PD Region Paranormal LLC. I hope you don't hear that out there. But so Brian's been doing some investigations for a long time. He has a lot of stuff going on coming up soon. So we're gonna bring Brian in and see what's going on with PD Region. Welcome, Brian. Thank you for joining us.
Hey,
Well, hello,
Brian.
ladies. Hello,
H-
ladies.
How are you today?
I'm great. How y'all doing?
Hanging in there.
Fair to Midland.
Yep.
So you got a lot of stuff that's coming. I know we talked to Cody the other day, and he was, we were talking about the joint adventure that you got coming up. That's this weekend, correct?
Yep. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, it's gonna be excellent. A lot of shenanigans going on.
A lot of shit. Yeah, like the one chip challenge and
Yep.
the toxic. I say the toxic gummy bear.
Might as well be.
so, so I know. I say that too many times. I know. But PD Region. So how did PD Region get its name?
Oh,
PD
PD Region.
Regional Paranormal.
Well, basically, how PD Region got its name is like, well, we're the surrounding areas that run or beside the PD River. And, that's
Hmm.
the surrounding areas like Virginia, up in that area. That's how we got our name.
Oh, so there's an actual PD River. It's
Yes, ma'am.
huh.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that
that's
was
cool.
simple enough. Yeah. Well, cool. Okay. So, how many divisions of PD are there, and what are they?
Okay, we got PD Division of Ohio and we got PD Division of Kentucky. We've got two so far, and we got one over in the UK, PD Region Division of Postmortem Paranormal.
Postmortem Paranormal. Okay. Oh, cool. And then you
Right
guys
on.
have the what is it? Paranormal Static, your podcast, right? Of
Yeah, we
course,
did
it's on your
Paranormal Static,
background.
our podcast. Yes, ma'am.
And you're on what days?
Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right, cool. You need to talk a little more because I'm running out of questions already. You need to open up to me a little bit.
So you and Robert are the two founders of PD Region, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. What's a good solid piece of advice for someone looking to be a founder of a paranormal group?
First of all, get your ducks in a row and figure out how you want to run your team and basically go from there and find people you can trust, like me and Rob. We don't call it a team, we call it a family. Once you drop the name team and become like family, it'll work out a whole lot better.
All
That's
right.
right.
Right on.
And you've been doing this for how long now? You and Robert?
Probably about 28 years. We started when we were youngins.
Wow.
Wow.
You've been doing
So
this long that I've been here. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Wow. Okay. So I
so
heard. Oh, go ahead.
no, you go ahead. Sorry.
So I heard the story, and I believe it was you that. What I think it was St. Albans. Is that
Yes,
what it
sir.
is?
Yeah, St. Albans.
And the St. Albans. And I know you've been there a couple of times, and you were thrown against the wall. Was it?
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Well, you know me, I run my mouth every once in a while, but I had that one coming. But, it's like the orderly there named Donald supposedly, hurt this kid, was a child molester, and, wound up molesting him and killed him.
Hmm.
I mean, me, I ain't like that. And he didn't like nobody going in his closet. So, I go in his closet, shut the door, have a little word with him. Nothing happened, but I knew he don't like me anyway. I knew something was going to happen. So we done our thing on out the night. Was come back up the stairs and Pops and everybody else was over in Jacob's room doing an EVP session. I told Rob, I said, he's like, what, B? I said, I'm about to cross his door. He going to jack me up. Watch. As soon as I stepped across the threshold of the door, I got slung against the wall.
Wow. So is that the most physical thing that's ever happened to you on an investigation?
Yeah, and I've been run through by, they call him the Goat Man up at St. Albans. They don't know if he's inhuman. I ain't gonna say it's a demon or something, but I believe it is. We was up on the second floor. We had a lady up there with us just walking around. She was on a cane looking in doorways and stuff. And this was like in the middle of the day. And I looked at the end of the hallway. I seen him darting back and forth, the big shadow figure darting back and forth. I'm like, what? They started charging down the hallway, and I stepped in front of her, and he ran straight through me, put me to the floor.
Oh wow.
Wow. So you've been physically attacked a couple times then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you'd say is like the creepiest part of being on an investigation, is when you get physically assaulted or touched?
It really don't creep me out. It's just like, whoa, that just happened. It really don't scare me. It's kind of startles you a little bit, but you're like, okay, cool, that happened. I now do it again.
Yeah. So you just kind of get back up and keep going.
Keep on going.
Yep. And that's basically what you have to do.
Wow.
Yep.
It seems like that ever since that's happened up there with those. Well, Donna always messes with me when I'm up there, but like Goatman, after that happened, every time I'm there, he don't bother me. I see him in a distance, but he don't bother me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
So
you
have
feel
you
like
been
you get
back there since? Oh, sorry. Have you been back there since?
Lord, yeah. We went to EnigmaCon. I think it was right before the pandemic hit. Went down there and just hung out with the guys from the Rave Chasers and all that, and just chilled out. And then we went back with Dave Taylor and them from Our Hona Lives and done an investigation with them there. But nothing really like that happened to me while I was there. It was more targeting than David growling at him and scaring him to death.
Oh,
But,
poor David.
But it was on the third floor of the women's ward up there, and he kind of like cornered all the men. Had us in one section, was darting back and forth, stomping up down the stairs, didn't want us to leave.
Oh, wow. Do you feel like the more you do it and the more things happen to you, the more desensitized you become to things?
Pretty much. I mean, it don't bother me. It's like, like I say, it keeps happening. I just treat every investigation like it's my first one and enjoy everything I do.
Right on.
Yeah. I was looking at the comments. Not Robert. Raymond. He started laughing because he said he couldn't hear me. And then Mackinville Paranormal says, hello, peeps. And then Stacy with an E says, it's Stacy with an E. Kentucky Division in the house. Yay. Thank you guys for coming.
What's up, Raymond?
And Rick Horton, I believe that's your dad.
Yep, that's Pops.
Says,
that's the Godfather.
hello, y'all. Hey, son.
Awesome.
So, Brian, when you're interviewing someone on your podcast, Paranormal Static, what's one question you love to ask and why?
We usually shoot by the hip, but usually I like to ask them what's their most oh shit moment. The reason why I do that because a lot of people have experiences that like kind of scared them. I just ask them that. So I ask them, hey, what was your most scary moment? Say, hey, what was your most oh shit moment? Where it could be something dramatic happen or something that was funny that happened.
Right. What's one of the funnier situations you've been in?
Probably passing gas on Facebook Live. Oh, once again, happening at St. Albans, you get in the moment in the dark and they're filming you with the camera, and Andy was following me around the whole time. I just completely forgot he was there, and it just happened. Like I try and see the camera, like, oh God, I'm so sorry.
I would have just blamed it on the ghost.
It would have been funny if it was one of the, not the infrared cameras or something that,
thermals.
The thermal, there you go.
I'd probably just crawled in the corner and laid down if that was it.
Funny. Man.
Hello, Jonathan.
I done drew a blank on what I was about to ask you. Oh, so okay, so you've been doing this for a long time. What made you get started? What was that moment to say, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to look into this.
Back when I basically was a kid, I'd go to the library in school and just pick up books on supernatural and the paranormal and the Salem witch trials and stuff like that. I read that, and then probably about 94, 95, when my grandfather passed away, I was sitting down in the living room. I had a kind of split level house, and I seen my grandmother's dog staring at a chair barking, and I stared back and looked and seen like the full body apparition of him just sitting there staring at me.
Oh wow!
And I looked back and he was gone, and then I said, I got to find some answers.
That's awesome.
I've been doing it ever since.
For over
Brian,
20 years. Started with
I would say
like 4, right?
you were
Say
cutting
again?
out. What did you say? You were cutting out, Stacy.
Oh, I said, so you've been doing this for over 28 years then? So you started when you were like 4, right?
I'm an old guy.
I'm trying to give you a compliment.
Oh, thank you. Nah, yeah, we've been
So
doing
it
it.
says
We've been doing it a while.
so it says Brian's, what's the craziest food challenge you've done at an investigation? An
Well,
investigation.
I didn't get to the crazy nook. I just had shoulder surgery. I couldn't do that one. Well, when was it? Trevette. Rob had a bright idea to get these nasty tasting candy canes. Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
Oh yeah, I heard about those.
I got the clam flavor one. Nope.
Ew.
Oh, no, no.
Oh, Jonathan. So what made you guys start doing these food challenges?
I don't know. It's like we just
Just
got this.
something silly to be doing.
We said we just got to get there doing some stupid stuff to get people watching stuff, and we just started doing it, and it ain't stopped yet.
So yeah, we're gonna have to come up with something like that during our investigation, Stacey. Something silly.
Yeah,
I won't do hot stuff. No, forget that.
not hot stuff.
Yeah, no, no, no,
No.
no, no.
You can do the bean boozled jelly beans. I mean, they
Oh,
hot,
no.
but ain't that bad. But they hot.
What are
Or
they?
the
Bean
Hot pepper
boozled
jelly beans.
five jelly beans. Got like a habanero pepper, cayenne,
Oh hell
sriracha,
no.
ghost pepper, and Carolina Reaper.
About the hottest thing I'll eat are banana peppers. I'm a wuss.
Lord,
Yeah, I'm a wuss.
We could do the Harry Potter jelly beans, the ones that taste like boogers or
Oh, that's funny.
well there you go,
That,
Donna.
yeah,
nothing.
booger flavor,
Go and get your shock
earwax
potato.
flavored jelly beans.
You can get your shock potato and play that.
Oh man. Let's see.
So, Brian, what's something people seem to misunderstand about being a paranormal investigator?
They think we're out there just doing it for the thrill, for the, you know, excitement of it. We're really out there doing it to help the client out and make them feel comfortable in their own home and or location wherever they may be.
Do you do home visits as well?
Yes, we do. Hmm.
Nice.
I've been doing a lot of those here lately. People calling us come to their homes and everything. It's just with staying busy, it's hard to keep caught up. Trying to stay caught up before we get backed up.
Right. And do you help to like remove the entities as well or bring peace to the home?
We do, and also if it's something to the point that we can't handle, we have someone we have a pastor we can call on. He come help us out as well if we need
Oh,
him.
that's awesome. All right. Right on.
And somebody did something on Facebook the other day. They were asking for groups to chime in. They named off a bunch of states where they were looking for people in that area um, to say, "Yeah, I'm here," and so it's kind of like a guide or a list of just paranormal investigators in the different areas. So if somebody need help in that area, they know who to contact. I think that's a pretty good idea.
It is a good idea. So where people have networking, where they can contact somebody. Say, for instance, we get an investigation like up towards Kentucky somewhere or Ohio. Yeah, we'd love to go, but it's too far for us. So we can reach out to Raymond or either Christopher and Laura. They
Right?
can take it over for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
That's fun.
yeah, that is such a good idea. We should be doing something like that as well.
Yeah, we should. Because
Yeah.
I had somebody that went through our website and was looking for somebody in a different area. Wanted to know if we had somebody in that area, and it was like, I'm like, I told her I'll try to help her, but I didn't know who to contact for. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I just put it out there and see if anybody's interested in it, interview them, and there you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Then we
Robert
got down
says,
in Arizona. Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And that's what I responded. I was in Arizona, and she responded. She was like, "Do you guys charge for services?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Okay, thank you." It's like I wanted to ask, are people out here charging for services? But I guess they are.
I guess some do.
Yeah, I don't believe that's right.
No, it's not.
Not to go
It's
help
people
people.
looking for help. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Jonathan says, hey, is it anyone's birthday so you can sing happy birthday again? No.
Nope.
That was a one-time thing.
Unless I have my source that tells me it's somebody's birthday.
That's right. Then it's your turn, Donna.
Ooh.
Christopher says, "Good evening, everyone." Hello,
What's up,
Christopher. Thanks for
Christopher?
joining us.
Mugs up, brother.
And John said, "When in doubt, call Ghostbuster."
I'm gonna use Pop's terminology. We ain't no damn Ghostbusters.
Funny. Brian's getting close. Okay. Yeah,
What the
well,
hell
we
you
had
mean by that, Rob?
So,
so
Brian, when you go on investigations, have you ever run across anything other than spiritual entities or demons? Like, have you had any encounters with aliens or cryptids?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Like I told Rob, much as we've been hunting down here with country folks in the woods, we hear some crazy shit in the woods when you're hunting. But yet, I haven't seen Bigfoot yet. Don't mean he's not out there, but I just ain't seen him yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
you never know. There's a lot of unexplained things out there.
With aliens, I do believe there's life, somewhere besides Earth.
Oh
Just too
yeah.
much stuff. There's too much stuff coming out now. Government said we don't know what that was.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's
And
about time they came out with it, too.
And yeah, also too, like Robert says, we've encountered hellhounds before. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, you
oh
have
wow.
encountered hellhounds.
Yes.
Really? Where and when was that?
We were in an investigation in Sherrill, South Carolina. It was like an old plantation, pecan plantation. And usually you can see out there, you can see like the soldiers walking through the woods at night, like residual stuff. But then we was out in the field looking down the road, you can see like red eyes, just several spots of them walking down the road and see them cutting, darting in between trees, real white darting in between trees. And that's what it was. Because there were
Wow.
like unmarked graves out there and they were just protecting the graves.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
And yes, I
Interesting.
looked in their eyes more than 3 times. I'm still alive. So yeah.
Okay. So
Was
that's a
that a
myth
thing?
then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So well, I would say, was that a thing if you look in their eyes more than 3 times?
We
What
let
is
them a
that?
lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. John said something about the creature at the chicken farm. Yeah, when I was doing that kind of like an investigation down there at the chicken farm. I forgot what they called him. It's not a skinwalker. What they call it? Not skinwalker. It's a Native American creature. What they call them things? I can't remember. A Wendigo. There you go. Wendigo.
Oh, Wendigo.
Yep. And we thought we seen a Wendigo on top of the chicken houses walking around and cutting around the corner. You could hear it screaming. It sounded like a kid, but it wasn't a kid.
Wow.
Wow. Talk about creepy.
Now I walked down there by myself, so I was like, "Where you going?" Into the chicken farm.
Oh my gosh. Do you think it just kind of hangs out and lives there? Or?
Well, I think it used to be like a native. I think there's a Native American burial ground there, and
Mhm.
supposedly people see like a Native American chief walking through there too. So I'm thinking it's sacred land or something. But it was seeing what I was doing and seeing I wasn't harming anything, so it wasn't bothering me.
Well, that's good. You've had some close calls, hellhounds, wendigos.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Well, I
What's
guess
next?
after 30 years, you come across some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now people think it creeps me out. It's like you got to be scared of it to be creeped out. I'm not scared of. I'm not scared of it. Yeah, it catches off guard, but if you're scared of it, you're in the wrong field.
Right.
You
Exactly.
also open yourself up more, I think, when
Yep.
you show fear
Hmm.
to it, whatever it is.
And if you show fear, it's just gonna make it worse.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
end up psyching yourself out too in the process.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And not thinking clearly and not being able to debunk certain things.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Brian, if you could compare yourself to any cryptid or paranormal entity, what would it be and why?
Oh shit.
Stacy coming with the questions today.
I guess I consider myself the Reaper.
The
The
Reaper.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been
Like,
deemed a Reaper by several spirits.
really? Because do you help them move on, or is that why they consider you
Usually
to
we
be the
do. It's
Reaper?
like me and me and Robert. They call me the preacher and me the Reaper. I was like at St. Albans, we're walking through like something's about to go down. I walk in, you get an EVP like, oh shit, it's the Reaper. I'm like, that's why I got deemed a Reaper at. And every once in a while, you hear it come through the spirit box or either on a EVP, Reaper, calling my name.
That
Oh
is
wow.
so crazy.
That's kind of cool.
That is
That you
cool.
hear it come through the, yeah. That's kind of cool.
If it's not that, it's like F you or something like that.
Now,
I've
I've
gotten a few of
heard,
that too sometimes.
yeah, I would say I've
Yeah.
heard people, they will post their EVPs and they're getting cussed out. It's like, shut up, bitch, or something. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
Yeah,
did
that's
that really
crazy.
just happen?
Some of those spirits have a mouth on them.
Yeah.
Oh
And
man.
the funniest thing to do just to run your mouth right back to them and get them fired up.
Yeah. I like to do that. I like to instigate.
Oh yeah, we did that at that house that we did. Stacy was
Yeah.
all over it. We we
It's
we
it's
kind of
like me.
pissed off that spirit.
I don't provoke or anything like that. It's just depend on the situation and where you're at, especially if you're on a case and they think it's something non-human. You have no choice but to step it up to get it to show itself so you can actually see what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
in this case, that something was harming the homeowner. So we were
Yeah.
trying to, we were trying to get it to, like I said, to show itself so we could figure out what was going on.
Yeah, back when we was younger doing stuff, back when we first started, looking back like we done some stupid shit. It's like I walk in the house, you know who the fuck I am? Okay, just something like that, back
Just
a
right
long
off the
time
bat.
ago. Yeah, it's right off the bat, back a long time ago. But we've all grown and learned since then.
Now, what's your favorite opening when you go into an investigation? You don't know what you told me when you walk into an investigation.
Oh yeah, can I get a oh yeah? That's something new.
Did you ever get responses that say, "Oh yeah," back?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's great.
Sorry,
Jonathan
Oh, Brian
says,
said a bad
I
word.
got
"Ooh."
yeah, I got carried away. Sorry.
Oh, oh, let me go back then. I respect that you guys talk serious about subjects at hand. Many channels just make jokes and laugh all the time, but we appreciate that.
Thank you.
We try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, got it. So maybe we'll go ahead and take a commercial break. How about that?
That'll work.
Sounds great.
Okay. Awesome, awesome. So I'll get to a couple of quick comments here. VR Nuggets that try going to sleep in a paranormal 1 hour podcast and people just laughing all hour. Well, we'd like to joke around sometime, but not for the whole hour. But Thank you for we appreciate you coming in, especially giving letting us know that you respect that about us. Hey Brian, if you could build a perfect tool to investigate, what would you build? That's from Jonathan.
Hmm. That'd be a good one. I like using myself as a tool, but you can't build another me. So I don't know. I come with ideas and Rob just builds them. Huh. Let's see. I would like a camera that could like pick up wind movement and variations in the atmosphere and stuff.
Hmm,
So you can feel the spirit move past you. What
yeah,
if you could pick up on camera that spirit moving across the camera, like with the movement of the wind and stuff? That'd be pretty cool.
that would be cool.
That would be cool. Kind of like more in depth laser grid almost.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You show out the form and everything. I mean, I
Yeah.
like the SLS, but it gets false positive so many times. It's crazy.
Oh, does it really? Do you
Hmm.
have problems with that too? Yeah.
It's like when we use it a lot, sometimes you can't deny it, but sometimes if it sits, on one specific area, like a table or something, after a while, if you move it just a little bit, it's going to actually pick up a stick figure showing something there when there's nothing really stepped in front of it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've had them. They try to map like a little bush or something like where we're out. They tried to map a tree one time. So I like it, but like you said, sometimes it could get a false positive because I'm looking thinking of something there and it really wasn't. So let's talk about our commercial we just had. The
Oh
world's
yeah.
largest ghost hunt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jacksonville Paranormal is now a part of that, and
So is PD Region Paranormal.
yay,
So
that's
is
gonna
that
be
something
exciting.
that's new, or has it been around for a while?
It's been around a while.
Oh,
I think it's
really?
going on like what 5 6 years now, I believe.
Oh wow, wow. Okay, so the idea behind that is how's it gonna go?
It's getting everybody in the paranormal for that's registered team all throughout the world to collaborate on National Ghost Hunting Day, which is September 24th. Where everybody gets together and investigates, and they get to stream their content out around the world. So
Heck
it's a
yeah,
good
that'll
thing.
be. Yeah.
And the reason why we're doing it for the location. We're not doing it to showcase us. We're trying to do it to showcase the location in our hometown, the Hamlet Train Depot. We've had a lot of evidence come out of that place. We want to try to put Hamlet on the map, try to help out small towns as we can.
Oh, okay. So we're actually doing our Stacy. We're gonna record at the 1910 Globe Jail, Old Globe Jail, and we're gonna record it on the 17th, and then we're gonna stream it on the 24th. So that's what we're gonna do that night.
Right on.
Yeah,
That'll
so I'm
be
looking
fun.
forward to that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
looking
I'm
forward.
I'm looking forward to watching everybody's too. I think that that's going to be super fun and interesting.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, especially watching
So,
teams from around the world that you never seen before. That'd be awesome.
and then
yeah.
how they actually do their investigations. Yeah,
Oh
So
yeah.
where else
yeah,
are they
that's
filming? If in the UK, we got people in the UK that are going to be
Yep.
streaming.
I think there might be a team in New Zealand that's doing it as well. So there's
That's
oh
lots of teams
wow.
cool.
doing it.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, definitely gonna set aside that day just to watch investigations. Jonathan said, "Who is the one paranormal personality you wish to investigate with?"
Oh, I've already investigated with two of them, Mike G and Chris Smith from Tennessee Rape Chasers. I've done met them and investigated with them, but I would love to investigate with Barry Fitzgerald,
Oh yeah, Barry Fitzgerald is. I know the name.
Ghost Hunters International,
Okay,
one of the OGs.
Yeah.
PD region. That must be Robert to say pops. Well, cool. So let's see, what else do I have for you? We were talking about the world's largest ghost hunt. So, oh, we have an event coming up this weekend. We're going to be in Oracle at the old tuberculosis hospital, and we're going to do the cemetery. They call it a tax shed, but I think there was another part of it as well. That's I've heard people refer to it as the maternity shed, or not sure. I'm gonna ask about it when we go down there, but I'm looking forward to that too, seeing what we can get down there.
Yeah, that'll
First,
be interesting.
hmm first time we went, it was a little quiet, except for we were in this one room called a medical room, and the guys were out in the common area and they were talking. And I told Erica, I said, "Hey, Erica, so why don't you close the door?" And she's like, "All right." She walked over there, closed the door, and that fucker swung right back open. And I was like, "We waiting for somebody to walk in the door." and nobody was there. First thing
Oh my
Ella says
gosh.
is, "Did you do it on camera?" Like, no. The camera was pointed the other direction, so sorry. But yeah, that was a trip. Brian, talk about David's EVP at Albans when you threw the recorder in SB11.
Oh yeah, it was funny. Me and Rob was going over that last night. We found it on old recorders. So David Taylor was up in Donald's room running the SB7 spirit boat, asking questions, and it said something about bury. It was going to bury somebody, and he's like, "Who you going to bury?" And it said David. He's like, "I'm done." It throws the recorder across the floor, slid across the floor. So I'm done.
Oh wow.
Yeah, St. Albans,
Wow.
you never know what you're gonna get there. It's like a box of chocolates is different every time you go.
So where exactly is St. Albans?
Radford, Virginia,
Oh, okay. And it's what is it, an old hospital or something?
old sanatorium.
I would
Oh.
love to go to some place like that.
Now we can set
Mm-hmm.
that up.
Definitely. Yeah, I would definitely go to some place like that. It's I know with some of the places we're doing where they're small, but I want to, like I said, I want to get into the Yuma Territorial Prison. I want to do some big stuff. I want to go to Gettysburg. I want to, just just get out there. I want to investigate some stuff.
Yeah, we should make a goal like maybe next year we all go to the Gettysburg Bash.
That would be awesome. So what
Road
exactly is the
trip.
Gettysburg Bad? I know, right? What exactly is that? Is it
I ain't
something they
never.
do every year?
Yeah, I do it every year. So you get together, have a bunch of paranormal teams with booths and stuff. Get together, and have a good time.
That would be awesome. Yeah, you should definitely keep me updated on that. We should look into getting that.
Oh yeah,
Place has awesome history, just pours out of there. Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah. We have a few places like that here too because we used to be the Wild West. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can take paranormal static into Hotseat on the road trip.
there you go. I'm
I think
game.
that'd be fun. Yeah, me too.
Stream live.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That would be awesome. I'm trying to get up to
Jonathan
Stanton.
says, you know, I'm in.
oh yeah.
All right, Jonathan. Cheers.
So Jonathan, are you out there in? Is he in North Carolina too?
Yep, he's in North Carolina. It's about 45 minutes from where I stay at.
Oh, okay. Stacy said she would love to go to Gettysburg road trip. Oh, she gets to fly for free too, so she would be. Yeah, she'll go real quick.
But you got to drive. That's the whole experience of traveling as a paranormal team. Everybody ride together.
Right,
Man,
right.
just the conversations you have in the car. Holy crap!
People burping past the gas, laughing, giggling.
Yeah, you actually have serious conversations. Like, did we just think of this? We need to write this down.
I know, right?
So,
Yeah,
Brian, earlier you mentioned the Wendigo, the Native American entity.
Hmm.
Um, do you believe that like shapeshifters and stuff like that is paranormal? And is it like, I don't know, I don't hear very much about them. You know, you hear about them, but they're very rare to come across, I think.
I
like
believe it is.
skinwalkers.
Yeah, like Wendigo skinwalkers.
I believe it could be a shapeshifter. I think it could take any form that it wants to be. And I think
Yeah.
I probably seen the actual form of it when I seen it. But I wasn't scared or anything. I wasn't there to do any harm or anything. I think it was just like watching the land. I've heard they can be good and they can be bad. So I, that's one thing I really mess with is Native American spirit because that's something I don't know nothing about. I'm not going to piss anything off with something like that. I'm just there to observe and take notes and stuff. I'm not there to bother anything.
Right. You don't want to get
Yeah.
cursed
Yeah, exactly.
or bring something home with you that you really don't
Oh,
want.
yeah,
Exactly.
definitely. Jonathan says it sounds like a whole bunch of trouble to our group podcast together. Wow.
Oh, that'd be a
But it
trip.
sounds like a lot of fun. Trouble can be fun sometimes.
It could be
Mhm.
called the Paranormal Roundtable.
There you
Oh, I
go.
like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Definitely like that. What's the goal for the future of PDRP?
To keep moving on, striding, and have something for our children to do when they get enough, get interested in it, and keep the community well supported with what we do.
Awesome.
And no, Rob, I'm not gonna do like Pops higher. I'm not singing Creed no more. I ain't getting that song on my head no more. Nope. Mm-mm.
What is
Oh,
that?
come on.
Nope. Oh, Black Eyed Children. I really don't know too much about the Black Eyed Children. I got a shirt that says Black Eyed Children, but it could be true. Like I said, I really haven't studied up on that much. I've heard about them, but I really ain't dug too deep into it.
What's the story behind Black Eyed Children?
Don't get me to line.
Oh, are they
I've
like
heard.
the spirits of kids with dark eyes or something? I don't.
I've heard about them, but like I said, I just don't. I haven't really looked into it to see what they are, and what they're called.
Oh, okay. Jonathan says, I say y'all visit our side, and then we visit your side, and y'all take the best, and we we got y'all to give us the best y'all got. Okay, you could tell he from the south because he keeps saying y'all.
Yep,
Yeah.
y'all.
That sounds good, Jonathan. We could do that. We'll switch up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they show up at your door.
The Black Eyed Children do.
Well, thank
I
you. Great
guess.
answer.
Is that what you? I guess that's what it said. They show up at your door.
I said I've heard about them. Like I said, I haven't really dug in too deep about it. I ain't really read up on it or anything.
Is it one of
Yeah, I have to.
those urban myths like Bloody Mary, kind of? The
I
Black
have
Eyed
no clue.
Children?
I'm not gonna say something I don't know. Really, I don't know about that.
Okay.
I know Bloody Mary don't work. I've tried that as a kid. I know everybody's tried it. You freak yourself out standing in front of the mirror.
Yeah.
It's like I said, Candyman.
I was just about to say Candyman. I've got that movie, the second one. I haven't even watched it yet. It's
I
like,
watched a
I
new one
don't
the other
know.
day. It was pretty good.
That's the one I have. That's what I said. I haven't even watched it yet. It's been in my.
It was good,
It's
but
on
there's
my.
nothing gonna beat the original ones.
I
No.
know.
Yeah.
Usually, yeah. So anybody that's watching us, if you know anything about the black eyed peas, he says,
They're delicious.
the
That's
black
got to be
eyed
pops.
children, not kids that just got hit in the eye and got black eyes.
I had one the other day when I got a crown put in my mouth
Oh
at the
yeah, he
dentist.
was talking about that.
Yeah, all that time to put a temporary. I go back in 3 weeks to get the real one put in. They're
Yeah,
like, well, we're not gonna numb you up. And think, hold on a minute, you ain't gonna be at my mouth knocking around up numbing me up.
I know. I got one too. That sucks. Okay, Jonathan says he heard they show up at your door. They might enter. They might not. Either way, they disappear. Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to read up on that because I
Yeah.
haven't really heard about black-eyed children.
I'll probably say,
So-
quit playing, and shut the door.
right. Get
Right?
off my
Quit,
door.
quit playing doorbell ditch.
Also, kids scared the crap out of me the other day and started kicking on my door and they took off running. I
Oh,
was like,
that's
what the
not
hell was
cool.
that?
Mm-mm.
But one of
That's not
my
cool.
son,
But now Donna, back in the day when we were younger, we used to do it too.
yeah, scared the crap out of me because I was in my kitchen. All of a sudden, bang, 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 bang. But of course, my son took off and he chased him down. He was out there with this kid by his shirt going, why you keep kicking my door? It was like he sounded like an old man. That's what he reminded me of out there shaking this little kid. It's like, dude,
I'm
don't be
glad he could
touching
chase him
nobody's
down.
kid.
I
Yeah.
ain't in the shape to be chasing nobody down.
No, I don't
Yeah.
chase anybody. Only ghosts.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
he's 29. He got the energy to do it, so let him do it. He said he saw the kid when he walked up and just kicked the door. It's like, yeah, because my first instinct is that it was something paranormal trying to come through trying to come
Oh,
through my
that's
door.
that's funny.
And
I
that's,
was
that's
always
like
thinking that.
that's like people think about okay, something's haunted in this one room. What makes they like shut the door? I'm like, what's shutting the door gonna do?
Hmm. Right.
So I ain't got to look at it. But you shut it, they can still walk through the door.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I still keep my toes covered at night when I'm sleeping. I
Funny.
don't want anything grabbing me, even though that's probably not gonna help. But it's like a subconscious thing, like shutting the door.
Well, good thing,
Uh,
it's like my little boy tried to scare me all the time. He can't do it. I'll be laying in the bed, passed out, sleeping. He could try to sneak up beside me, crawling on the floor. I'm hearing him the whole time. He went and goes to grab me. I grab him before he grabs me. How you know it was me? I'm like, dude, I heard you coming a mile away.
So speaking of that, has anyone else on your team gotten grabbed or thrown, or is it just mainly you? Because I mean, you just seem to have a lot of physical experiences, which I'm
um,
kind of jealous of.
it's like Rob, at St. Albans, Donald before pushed him against the wall.
Yeah.
So And I
Yeah.
started talking, wham! Like, what was that? He's like, that bastard pushed me. I'm like, yep,
Oh wow.
And is that the same entity that
yep.
have been physical with you? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Well, he just doesn't like you guys very much, does he?
nope. Oh yeah, Rob
Robert
talking about
said Robert said about like us running into coyotes.
yeah.
You
Was
ran
up at
into some
Colonel
coyotes.
was up off the river at Colonel Cobb's tomb doing an investigation one night. We're sitting there hearing some funny noise. I'm like, what is that? Came across said, dude, that's freaking coyote. Well, to find out, Rob, that Jekyll was hauling butt. He was going at the truck frame and got started moving.
Wow.
And had his gun cocked ready to shoot.
Well, when there's one, there's the pack isn't too far
Oh yeah.
away. So, yeah, yeah, we ran into some wildlife when we did our Gleason investigation. We ran into some wildlife there.
Oh yeah. I
It
pulled a
Gleason.
9mm
Oh
on a
yeah.
spider.
The spider.
Yeah. Was it going
Jonathan
this
said
place?
it
It was up
kind
an ash. He can't run. He can't hang. But yeah, it was an ash barrel, and this house is out in the middle of the field, and they're having issues. They want us to go. Me and Rob to go investigate the basement. It was about to fall in anyway. I cut the corner, and this spider was huge. I mean, that big on the wall.
Holy
Oh
Rob's like,
my
crap.
"What you
god.
doing?" I had a 9mm pull. I'm about to shoot him. Rob's like, "Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him! The whole house gonna cave in to shoot down here."
Yeah, that's a big nope for me. That's a huge big nope for me.
Yeah.
Spiders
Yeah, my
are
sister.
nope.
Oh yeah, I don't do.
Nope.
I don't do
Kill it
bugs
with
very
fire.
well.
Burn the whole
Yeah.
place down.
My sister said, yeah, cow's dead and alive in Gleason.
Yeah. Well, and something was in the grass too, following us around. You could just hear
Oh,
it
for
kind of
real?
like in the grass. I don't even know what it was. Could have been a skunk. I don't know.
Oh
A
wow, I didn't hear
polecat. Them things is rough.
that. Yeah, Michael had me laughing when we saw the cow. She was looking for some kind of alien, alien. What do you call it? Mutilation of the cow. 'Cause we were like, something smells like death out here. It's like, what the hell is that? Yeah, dead cow.
Yeah. Stinky dead cow.
But
Yum.
yeah, one of the ladies that was with us, she went up on the porch of this trailer, and she kept getting a whiff or something. She said it wasn't perfume and it wasn't the cow, but she couldn't explain what it was. She didn't know what it was. I was like, well, that's interesting because the lady died up there, and
Yeah.
so kind
Do
of
you
wonder.
ever do you ever experience that, Brian? Like any smells? Like if you're in a different place, do you ever get like the
Oh yeah.
sensory besides the
Oh yeah.
touching? Yeah.
Some place you can smell like I could. It's like rotten egg and sulfur. You smell it every one. You catch it every once in a while.
And that typically means demonic energy or
It could be
presence.
it could be demonic or evil. I ain't gonna deem everything being smelt, demonic. But a lot of people throw it up as demonic. You really won't know if it's demonic. You get in and start investigating to see what's going on. Uh,
Right.
a lot of the times when we've done demonic cases, we're recording. Half the time, they're not going to show themselves or anything. You may get an EVP here and there, but half the time when you're asking questions, nothing's going to show up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
They like
Billy's
to
on.
play
He
hard to
said,
get.
uh, sorry, Billy's on. He said, check out the Yuma Territorial Prison. Yes, Billy, I would love to. I am trying to get in there. They just
Yes.
I'm really trying to get in there. I want to go for real. And Robert said, Brian asked Donna and Stacy their thoughts on the time lapse between us and the spirit
World.
real. Okay.
Oh yeah, what we was thinking about when we got talking, so we're asking questions and things. We're just wondering if spirits are in the same time frame we are. So I go in and ask a question. I may get an immediate response of EVP. I may not. I could get a response for the question I asked 10 minutes later. Or you guys go in and investigate, ask a question, get the answer to the question I asked 2 hours later. Or a team could come in maybe 2 weeks later and pick up an answer to a question you asked 3 weeks ago or something.
That'd be interesting.
Time lapse.
That's interesting.
Or
Yeah.
put it this way, yeah, we're investigating. Could the spirits be thinking that we're the one that's dead and they're investigating us?
Huh.
And also, too, I was thinking, I told Rob, like we go to St. Albans quite a bit. A lot of stuff that we get asking questions, could it be us in a different time frame, you know, investigating ourselves, answering our own questions?
Wow. Never thought of that.
It's a very scientific way of looking at things. So it's time lapse is almost like also like another dimension then.
Yep.
Yeah, and you're just kind of getting a glimpse of it or a past time or a future time of yourself. That would be crazy.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Just like I tell Robbie, the veil's kind of thinning more and more as we go along. So who knows?
Yeah.
Wow. Jonathan said a lot of demonic cases you never get to investigate. Sometimes, oh, something always seems to happen. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, yes,
that's the
it does.
truth.
Yep.
Every time we have one, you get noticing you talking to people, what's really going on. You got the date set, you're going. And like a day before it's time to go, they'll call and cancel, or you're on the way. Oh, look, something come up, we got to cancel.
Mm-hmm.
And we tell everybody that's dealing with that, so look, don't matter what you feel or what happens going on in your life, it's just trying to keep you from letting us come.
Yep. Yep.
And that's the ones that's real. They're the ones that really need help.
Charlie said he's down. Is that for the territorial prison, Charlie?
Yeah. Hey, Charlie.
That's Stacy's hubby.
Yep. Charles
Charles Rudd
Rudd.
said, "Hey guys, this is interesting. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for coming
Thank you,
in."
thank you, thank you.
And Robert says, "Key is what? Oh, is we don't know what time difference is between the two realms." That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, how would you even go about investigating that? Like experimenting with it? What are your thoughts on that? How would you try to
That'd be kind of hard.
right? I know, I'm thinking like we don't have really equipment for that yet.
Hey,
Robert,
Yeah.
get on it.
Get on it,
Robert, get
Rob.
on it. Yeah.
Great podcast name for the Paranormal Roundtable. Good idea, Brad. Yes, it was.
I like that.
That is all. We should, yeah, definitely look into that. Stacy again. That's a great point, though. Just because of the energy, and it takes the spirit to make contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of things you could like. We did one with Dave Taylor. They brought in a car battery. It's in theory, spirits can use energy and draw our energy from our batteries to manifest and speak.
Right.
Who's to say it won't work if you bring in a big butt car battery and they use the energy out of that car battery?
Hmm. How would you use a car battery though?
You just sit it in there and let them draw energy from it.
Yeah,
Huh.
almost creating an energy field for the spirits to siphon off of.
Yep.
I always tell them if they need to drain my equipment or take the batteries or even like drain me to be able to speak to us, I give them permission to do that.
And when
Charlie
that
said,
happens,
I'm sorry.
oh, you go ahead.
I was going to say, Charlie said, yeah, my phone is slow.
Oh,
And it's
talking
like
about the prison.
when they drain your energy, you can feel it happening slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Doesn't matter
Oh.
how many rock stars or ghost drinks,
Yeah, you're done.
Yep.
Oh, you made an EMF pump?
You're out of a fan.
EMF pump fan? What is that?
Yep. Basically, got a fan from Walmart. You plug into the wall. And I
Uh-huh.
took the guard off of it and Gorilla glued a bunch of magnets all over it. Let it dry and cut it when it spins. It was putting off by a lot of EMF. It was throwing it out there.
Wow.
That
Nope.
is a great idea.
That works good till the magnets start flying off at you, but
Well, Gorilla Glue is supposed to hold everything.
it held everything. But it held that, but then I realized I'd glued my fingers together. Yeah,
Oh no, you did not, did you?
yes, it did.
Oh no.
Too funny. Raven said that's getting into quantum mechanics, and until we can time travel, it's hard to test time difference.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Yep. Well, actually, Brian, you're what, 3 hours in the future right now?
Yes, I am.
Time
Gotta
travel.
say.
It's been
Hey, and
done.
when you go to sleep at
Yeah.
night, you time travel, and you close your eyes and wake up. It's a different time and a different date.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I think a good guest for the show sometime would be the spouse of an investigator to see what it's like to be with an investigator, their fears, worries, and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Get the
My
other
wife,
perspective of it.
my wife just says, "Don't bring nothing home."
Yeah,
But this
I
field,
hear
you
that.
know, that's just the testing the theory in this field. It could happen, it may not happen, but there's a point in time it's gonna happen.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
brother-in-law always says he's gonna throw holy water on us when we get back. Let's see, hook up a battery tester into it and watch the difference and watch the charge range. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, to the
that'd be
battery.
interesting.
Yep.
We should try
Hmm.
that, Stacy.
I
I've
think
got two
David,
car batteries sitting outside right now that are new. I'll bring one next time we go
I
this
think
next weekend.
David had to call it the Barger theory. So yeah,
Well, I know that I've been physically drained on an investigation, the house that we did. It took me 3 days to recuperate
Oh,
from one of
Michael
our
too. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
our
what she
house
said.
call that we did.
Yeah,
Oh man, I was done for about 3 days.
it will
yeah,
drain
that's
you.
the same thing she said.
Yep.
I think she said she had a migraine for a couple of days, but yeah, it was interesting. I'm glad we did it because we were actually able to help somebody. So
Yes. Yep.
Charles Rudd said, "When I give my energy, I get massive headaches." Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That Michael had that issue.
Yeah, if like nobody's never been really touched by a spirit, like where you're able to feel their feelings and stuff, that's a life changing experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when they project their feelings onto
Oh
you.
yeah.
Oh
Woo.
yeah, I've had that happen and I broke down crying like a little sissy before
Oh,
because of
Oh
it,
wow,
I was
but
crying. My pops, I ain't never seen you like that before. I said,
yeah.
me neither.
wow.
Yeah, the spirit that touched me must have been super sad and depressed and just it just hit me like and then
Wow.
a couple minutes go by and then all of a sudden I'm fine.
You're fine.
So, yep, it's crazy.
It is.
Wow. I've never had anything like that happen to
And
me.
once it does, you can't deny it.
No. Nope.
And trust me, it'll open up your way about going to seeing things. You start becoming more aware of things and start feeling stuff around you and everything.
You become more sensitive.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm. Wow.
It's like me with that.
Jonathan.
I become more sensitive, and then the other stuff get running through the goat man and 30 against. So it's like I can sense more evil stuff's about to happen. There's more evil presence than I do anything else.
Really.
It could be a gift, or it could be a curse.
Do
Yeah.
you did you ever experience rage from a entity before? Like where
Nope,
they give you rage? No.
don't bother me one bit.
I haven't either. I've only experienced like depression and sadness. Yeah.
Wow. Jonathan said might want to have a professional EMT standing by.
That would be
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. We need
That's
to
what, and
Oh
that's what
yeah,
I would understand more about is how a spirit affects your emotions. Yeah.
mhm.
it's empaths get very drained and feel everything. I have that issue. It's like me, I wasn't really that much sensitive until I guess that spirit chose me to let me feel how it felt, and that just changed me forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it happens to everybody. I just believe that the spirit chooses who it wants to give its emotions to. It's like they have like a bond with them or something.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be interesting to have something like that happen. Hmm. But see, I haven't had that moment yet. That's just life changing for me. That just I'm looking for that something to happen that just make me go, oh wow, it's like that really just happened.
Just walk through the threshold to St. Albans doors. If nobody's a
Well,
believer, they will believe after they leave that place.
yeah. Yeah. Well, the more you do it too, Donna, the more it's gonna happen. The more you
Yeah.
chase after something like that, the more it's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Just got to be open minded.
oh
Yep.
Just
yeah,
think like, what if?
and I'm definitely open minded.
Just go sit in a location by yourself for a little bit. Just sit there and feel the environment around you. Just absorb it in.
Yeah, I did that once at in Arcadia. I just went and sat in this room by myself, just hoping to catch something, and just it was just quiet, nothing. But I'm really hoping to catch something this time. I'm
Have you
gonna
ever
be
tried
a little
the?
more.
You ever tried the Estes method?
What's that?
It's where you go in a room and you put a blindfold on, hook your noise cancellation headphones to the spirit box, cut
Uh-huh.
it on, sit. Well, the way we do it, we sit in a room by ourselves, and we put a walkie-talkie in the room with us, and everybody's outside the building. They're calling in the questions on the walkie-talkie, and you're just calling out what you hear coming through the spirit
Oh,
box.
that'd be interesting.
We should do that at this next one
And
we're going
a
to this
game,
next weekend. Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
we should
Yeah.
definitely try that.
don't stand there more than 15 minutes. You can get deep in there deep. I mean, you start feeling stuff around you, and sometimes you start seeing things.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because I have the headphones. I have the noise canceling headphones. I got the ghost radio. That would be interesting. Yeah, we definitely should try that.
You could also bring a blindfold and we can blindfold you so that way your other senses are kicking in. The more
Yep.
like you can feel them touch you more if they if you can't see, it makes your ears and your whole body just kind of go into that fight or flight mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a little sleep mask, but I have to find a
That's what
bandana
we
or
use.
something.
I got one that's got like real thick stuff. What we do, we usually sit like a camera on us, and somebody watching from the outside on the camera. And
Uh-huh.
like Rob will watch me. If he sees that I'm getting too deep or crazy stuff start going on, then he'll pull me out of it.
And it's what's the method called again?
Esty.
Esty. Okay. Charles Rudd said, "Did you meet Stephen at the Goatman Bridge?" At Goatman Bridge. I guess he's talking to you, Brian.
I've never been to Goatman Bridge. Goatman was at St. Albans. That's what they call the entity. A lot of people call him Red Eye. Some people call him Goatman.
Uh, you take one senses away, the other senses go into overdrive, right? Because that's
Yep.
like when somebody that's blind, their hearing is more sensitized than because they can't see. So yeah, that's the idea behind that. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely got to try that. Y'all need to go on investigation with us, a paranormal vacation. That's right.
Oh yeah.
That's definitely it. All right. Well, we're coming up on our hour. I guess we're gonna call it here, but we appreciate I appreciate you coming on and having a chat with us.
I appreciate y'all having
Yeah.
me on.
And Brian, just for our wonderful viewers tonight, tell them where they can find you online.
You can find us on Facebook at PD Region Paranormal LLC. You can find us on the internet at our website at www.pdregionparanormal.com. Also, TikTok and Instagram.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right, Brian, thank you.
And thank you guys for having me.
And
Thank
thank
you.
you, everybody, for watching.
Definitely thank you for watching.
Y'all stay classy.